Hello, everybody. Welcome to Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine, for men's basketball action on Munzing Media Sports. Jim Toomey along with our producer, Rob Munzing. We have a non-conference matchup as the Mustangs welcome the Tigers of Roxbury Community College out of the Boston area. Rob, the Mustangs had a long trip yesterday down to Calais, Maine to take on Washington County Community College. And that was a high-scoring affair. The Mustangs winning 98-72. I haven't seen a box score on that. I don't think it's available yet. But a lot of scoring, and see how they do in the turnaround today.
Well, I think that's part of the plan, isn't it, Jim? And see how the kids are going to react to back-to-back games, give us some adversity on travel, and then see how they're going to do. It's a non-league game, but Mustangs are playing well. And when you're playing well, Jim, you don't ever want to take a game off. You know, you want to keep the high octane going. And when we're talking high octane, we're talking about a high-scoring, well-rounded offense for the Mustangs so far this year. You know, the last couple of games, they have been firing on all cylinders and shooting outstandingly from the floor. It's been a sight to see.
Yeah, just at the right time. Also, they've had Caden Moore back for a couple of games after he missed the beginning of the season. And he's just been a take-charge type of guy from the time he arrived last year. And with that year experience, he's certainly tough to handle.
Yeah, he and Jacobs inside have been a handful for teams to contend with. We saw that up at UMA last week with the offensive rebound. They seem to get an edge there, and that's a lot of easy points on the putbacks.
That is true. UMA won yesterday, scoring 125 points. It took them overtime to beat Fort Kent. So those are two teams we've already seen, or the Mustangs are aware of.
That's going to be a good UMA team. I was impressed with them.
A busy week for the Mustangs as they'll be playing on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Tuesday and Saturday will be double headers with the women playing. The Thursday game against New Hampshire Tech is now a single game.
Yeah, I made a graphic, of course, today, Jim, that we're showing the folks at home, and of course it says 6 and 8. That's going to be a 7 o'clock men's game only on Thursday.
Yeah, and things are getting a little more serious as you get into conference play. But I think Coach Gagne has prepared the team. You know, they went to Canada, played some games. They took on D3 UMaine Farmington, and also Maine Maritime Academy. So the record on the website will say they're 4-5, playing 9 games. If you check the stats, only 5 games are inputted into the stats. So again, they had a win yesterday over Washington County, 98-72. The prior game, they beat Fort Kent 99-85. For the Tigers of Roxbury, they wrote down a 1-2 record, and we'll review that a little bit later as we go down to the table and Steve English.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for today's men's basketball game between the Roxbury Community College Tigers and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, the starting lineup for the Tigers. Number 0, Julian Fay. Number 2, Jalen Jasmine. Number 3, Moise Yaba. Number 11, Jeremy Russell. And number 23, Philip Filungi. Head coach of the Tigers is Andre Barbosa. And now the starting lineup for your Mustangs. From Naugatuck, Connecticut, number 1, Caden Moore. From Rockport, Maine, number 11, Will Duke. From Houston, Texas, number 15, Javion Jacobs. From Wyndham, Maine, number 31, Brady Dixon. And from Durham, Maine, number 32, J.T. Howe. Head coach for the Mustangs is Dave Gagne. He's assisted by Corey Davis, Jared Rubin, and Mike McCurry. Ladies and gentlemen, we please ask that you rise as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, these teams have met a few times recently. Last year, the Mustangs defeated Roxbury 98-81. 22-23 season, Mustangs won by a point in the game played at Southern Maine Community College, 74-73. The 21-22 season, Roxbury was the winner in a close game, winning 73-71. So, unfortunately, there's no heights on the Tigers roster and no hometowns, Rob. But I can tell you, as far as height goes, they're big.
Well, they were ducking coming through the door. I was here early to get set up, and they were here early. And I kidded with them, Jim. I said, hey, guys, you know what? They decided to move this game outdoors today. They looked at me like, this old guy's crazy.
Head coach of the Tigers, Albert Hale, he was very friendly.
Yeah.
And a student manager, Zaina Johnson. Yeah. So it'll be the Mustangs in the white uniforms going left to right.
Well, it was funny because Coach said, hey, we practice outside sometimes when we can't get gym time. Amazing stuff, huh?
Of course, the coaching staff for the Mustangs, Coach Dave Gagne in his 32nd year, assisted by Michael McCurry, Corey David, Jared Rubin, and Xander Roman. Hope fans of both schools enjoy this one, wherever they may be watching, as the Mustangs control it. Dixon out front, gets the return pass. Dixon for three, bang! The first year from Wyndham, Maine, drained that one out of the gate. Number 11, Jeremy Russell. I had all my roster typed, Rob, and then they handed me a sheet was completely different today.
Yeah, I know.
Completely.
Yeah, people have no idea how frustrating it can be when you're trying to get rosters, doing prep, and then everything changes.
They go inside and misconnection that time.
It looks like they may have different uniforms than when they were last here, Jim, because I set up the graphics. You know, they're the Tigers, so I set it up as most Tiger teams are with orange, and they're blue.
Nice blue uniforms.
Nice.
And you know, I like the numbers on, especially on the back.
Bigger is better, as they say.
Dixon for three from the far side. That one missed. Duke grabbed the rebound. And All kinds of action underneath, and I think Javion Jacobs was fouled.
Yeah, I think there was a foul in there on the putback. They're going to say he's on the floor, Jim, no shots.
Yeah.
Coach not happy.
Ball comes into Moore. Dixon underneath, peeks over his shoulder, gives it back to Moore. Moore battles there, but the defense of the Tigers stopped that attempt.
Yeah, it's like trying to shoot through a willow tree.
An original Rob Munsing.
I like it. I'll use it
Yeah,
again.
I was saying.
I think people get the picture.
Behind the arc. Now they move it by the bench. That one is up and no good by Russell. The rebound put in, to say the least. Philip Philogene.
Yeah, high percentage putback.
3-2, Mustangs the lead in the ball. Moore cuts.
Got to break down the zone.
Mustangs moving the ball. Moore in the lane, baseline to Jacobs. That one misconnects.
Yeah, but that's good. That's a good way to break down the zone, that baseline flash cut.
Number 0 is Julian Fay. Outside 3, bang. Mosey Ayaba puts Roxbury ahead 5-3.
Yeah, well set play there. Ran it through the whole completion set of that offensive set.
Bound out top to Dixon. Dixon got it back, left of the foul line extended as Duke goes inside and over the front rim. Caden Moore with a very delicate shot.
Well, you say it all the time, Jim, and it's a real truth here. When the bigs are passing to each other, boy, the offense really flows.
Yeah, we've had a number of times over the last couple of years, I remember, that was in capital letters. Sharing the ball from the post people. Tied at 5. Roxbury on the drive. High off the glass and good. Jalen Jasmine with a great move.
Jasmine, nice, pretty finish, athletic.
JT Pound for 3. High off the rim. Rebound Moore. And thank you very much, says JT Pound as he took that pass from Moore. Tied at 7 in the early going.
Well, another example of big to big.
Yes. Jeremy Russell being guided by his counterpart, number 11, Will Duke. Russell stops at the foul line, goes underneath. Off the hands of a Tiger. Here come the Mustangs. Pound spin, shut off. Duke returns it to Moore. He's got it. We noticed that Caden Moore, Rob, can shoot from a number of places on the court.
Well, yeah, he's really starting to round into shape. Missed that time now. He's got a couple of games under his belt. He looks like the Caden we're used to seeing.
Stolen away. Jacobs, look out below.
Oh, boy. That's going on a highlight.
And the crowd loves it. 11-7.
Yowza.
Central Maine.
Here it is.
Turnover.
Here it comes all the way. And it's not an uncontested dunk, is it? The crowd saw it on the replay. Holy.
Moore. Duke for 3. Back rim. Rebound bounces around. Off the floor. Caden Moore has it. Dixon thought about the 3. Far corner to Duke. He'll take the 3. Off the side rim. Rebound Central Maine. That was Jacobs. Bang!
Yes.
Outside.
Boys.
Brady Dixon.
Second second chance opportunity off the offensive board for a 3. Let's look at Thunder Nation one more time here. Hello. Well, that brought the crowd up, and we showed the replay here again to the crowd as Steve's able to run our replays. and one of the officials looking at it. He gave me a silent wow, you know.
Now you and I are one of the few people can remember in the late 60s where it was illegal to dunk.
Yes, right, yeah.
Would that be the late 60s?
Yeah,
when,
it was.
Lou Alcindor / Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, back in that day, too, Jim, if fans probably don't remember this, but you and I were watching NCAA basketball. Freshmen could not play varsity, so Lou Alcindor, who later became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, his freshman year, he played freshman basketball. And those were some of the most well-attended games of the season, watching his teams play.
And some of the larger schools in Maine, I remember, sometimes the freshmen, they wouldn't allow on the varsity.
Things have changed.
Power drive, no good, but the rebound put back. And that was Philogene.
Yeah, Mustangs really going to have to work hard on the defensive end, making sure they get checkouts, because this is a good rebounding team.
And the ball was kicked, so this will remain Mustang ball. It'll be a baseline inbounds play with Caden Moore doing the honors.
It's our floor camera here today.
Way out to Duke, swings it to the near side to Dixon. Duke got it back. Moore, the turnaround, got it. Came up shooting, caught the pass, and next thing you know, he was in the release mode.
Yeah, the catch and release, he's very quick at that.
He's from Naugatuck, Connecticut. Second year here. Caught down there deep are the Tigers, but I'll tell you who's heating up right out of the gates here, Philogene.
Well, it's a good matchup, isn't it, Jim? Huh?
Yeah.
5-point game, but boy, a slew of athleticism on the floor today.
Baseline shot, Jacobs is good. Philogene's got 6 for the Tigers. Caden Moore and Grady Dixon have 6 apiece for the Mustangs, 6 minutes into the game. Down in the corner, here comes a 3-point attempt. No good. Rebound Mustangs.
Yeah, good check out on the weak side.
That was missed by Julian Fay. Pound, get it into Moore. Moore does a little peekaboo over his shoulder. Takes it. Here comes Jacobs, and he stuffs it. Look at the Central Maine students, Rob. They're beside themselves over there.
Yeah, good high percentage shot. The bigs passing to each other again. That's lethal.
20-11, CM. Inside, Philogene powers his way in. Dixon sort of batted it out of the air, and then some teammates got it. Dixon fakes. Duke. JT Pound for 3. Spins off.
Here's that last little pass, little dunk.
Seven minutes into the game, 20-11, Central Maine.
It's looking like a young Jim Toomey.
I remember, Rob, Westbrook. Everybody in Westbrook could shoot. I'm telling you. Defense, maybe not as much. No, literally, we had some, intramural all-stars, I'll say, that could beat varsity teams back then when the scoreboard was Roman numerals.
Yeah.
Philogene. Hands off. Russell. That one is no good. Rebound by Javion Jacobs.
Yeah, Jacobs has already got about 4 rebounds, I think, in the game.
Dixon looks underneath. Jacobs shut off. Dixon thought about it. Duke on a drive. Duke to Pound. Duke got it back. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Duke fakes. Moore from 16 feet. He's got it.
Yeah, but what an assist by Will Duke. He was like 5 seconds ahead of that. He knew exactly what he was going to do.
The Mustangs have doubled up the Tigers 22-11 and a holding foul out front. Ready to check in for the Mustangs. It's going to be number 4, Keontae Marsh. Number 5, Ryan White. And number 35, Alex Brigitte. Duke, Jacobs, and Dixon will take a break. Keontae Marsh, second year here from Dallas. Ryan White, one of the players from Houston. A lot of Lone Star representation this year for sure.
Well, the eyes of Maine are upon the Texans.
Tigers have it down in the corner. Outside, three-pointer is no good by Jasmine. White to Marsh. Pound swings it back. Now they go baseline to Moore. Outside. Marsh, return, gets the ball back. Marsh, no good. Weak side rebound, skying for it was Mosey Ayaba. Down in the corner, the Tigers have it. Well, Jasmine underneath. And we're out of bounds.
Expecting a cut that didn't come.
Here comes Jaden Williams, again, one of the Houston players. He comes into the game. Number 12, listed at 6'3".
Well, I bet the Texans kids were impressed with the snow flurries today.
Yeah. The only starter still in there is Caden Moore. Marsh with the ball, bounce pass to Moore. He's swallowed up. 3 Tigers in the area, so he backs out. 8 to shoot. Three-pointer. Spins off by Williams. Weak side rebound. Julian Fay. Russell with the basketball. Tigers down in the corner. Brigitte playing some defense. Crockett is number 5, Tyler Crockett. 10 to shoot for the Roxbury Community College Tigers. Russell, and whose foot is that off? It's going to be Roxbury ball with 3 seconds to shoot.
Boy, some good half-court defense here, manned up in your face D there by the Mustangs.
Three-pointer from downtown Auburn, no good. That was missed by Hanuel Corbett, nicknamed DJ. He had to because the shot clock was running down, obviously. Caden Moore. Williams. Marsh, bounce pass to Brigitte. Three-point out of the corner. Ooh. Bang! Ryan White.
Boy, they just keep on falling no matter who comes in. We'll see White here from the corner. It's a good pickup by them. There he is all alone. Gets the catch, the release, the high arcing shot, all net.
25-11, Central Maine. For the Tigers, number 4 checking in, Britton Scott. Jalen Jasmine returned for Roxbury. Jasmine being guarded by Williams, who just ran into a screen. Sasha Alexiev in the game for the Mustangs, 6'5", out of Melbourne, Australia. Down the lane, and nicely done. Give credit to Jalen Jasmine. And we're going to have a timeout on the court. 9:19 to go in the first half, this men's matchup. The score, Central Maine 25, Roxbury Community College 13 on Munzing Media Sports.
Well, we've already had one hockey game today. That was a men's game at 11:30 this morning, and the Mustangs won that one 6-0, so they have back-to-back shutouts over the team that came in from Arizona.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Yep. That was Northern Arizona University. Played on Friday and on Sunday morning, and Chris Wheeler, Patrick Dexter is still over there at the Ice Arena. They're getting set to bring you hockey action at 4:30 today, as we'll have a women's game against St. Joe's in state matchup in this one here today. So 3 games for the Mustangs today. All of those can be seen, as all the games are, on Munzing Media. Adams doing double duty, was over at the ice rink doing the camera. Now he's back over to basketball.
And off the hands of Alexiev.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Coach Gagne go really deep into the bench today, get kids playing time. You know, they played yesterday, and big week coming up here that are league games. And
Yes, again, they play 3 times this week. 3-pointer out of the corner, no good. That was missed by Britton Scott. The Tigers do get it back. Shot clock at reset to 20. Jasmine shut off. 8 to shoot. Crockett has it. Stolen away. Keontae Marsh gave it up to Williams. Back to Marsh. It spins off, and they're going to call a foul.
Well, that was a good look there that time. Dug in on the D, got the steal, sets up the free throws coming up. See, Coach Carey's watching. We were impressed at your team the other night, Coach. And Jim was talking about the win you had yesterday with 125 points, did you say, Jim?
That's I read it. Yeah, that's what it said. In overtime over Fort Kent. One more for Keontae Marsh.
A big league match coming this week is the Moose will take on the Seawolves up at the Augusta Civic Center.
Nicely done at the foul line.
Had some inquiries. No, we're not doing Moose basketball this winter. You'll have to find it on another setup.
And lost out by the Tigers.
Mustang
27-13, Central Maine. 8:15 remaining, first half. Alexia peeks over one shoulder, then the other shoulder. Goes outside to Williams. Plenty of time to shoot. White, I should say. Marr stops, shoots,
Ooh,
yes!
Nice one.
Little head and shoulder fake. And Marsh came up shooting to make it 29-13.
Yeah, a big step up in Keontae's offense so far this year.
Coming out of the corner is Scott, but shut off. Couldn't go all the way. Jasmine, they swing it over to the near side, driving through. And excellent interior defense, but I think they're going to call the foul on the drive before he actually elevated.
Yeah, we've got, before the free throw, let's take a look at Keontae here. That head and shoulder fake right there. Defender went flying by. The pull-up pop is good.
Amani Jones going to get 2 shots. Looks like Roxbury brought 14 players. I mean, that's a good, healthy roster.
Yes.
I talked to them briefly, and they said, yeah, Sunday is not a bad day to get out of the Boston area as far as traffic goes. So, foul shot is missed. White. Marsh outside. Jaden Williams stops. Marsh thought about it. Goes back outside to Williams. Or White, I should say. Brigitte. Up off glass and score the basket for Jaden Williams.
Well, Williams able to sneak through on this one. I don't know where he came from. We'll see it on the replay. Just going to come right down the lane. He's in traffic. Protects the ball high up off the glass, and what a finish.
Going for the old-fashioned three-point play. Comes up short. You could hear him as it released just barely out of his hand. I could hear him go, ugh. So that's what happens when you know you shot, you know?
Yes.
You know when it's feeling good. Foul, Central Maine. Second on Jaden Williams. And it's going to be a 5-for-5 line switch here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, about what you would expect in a game like this, back-to-back games, as we said at the start. We know people are joining us. Sometimes we repeat ourselves. Sometimes because we're old, but sometimes because we know that people are joining us in progress.
So what are you saying, folks? We repeat ourselves even though we really don't know if somebody's joining in. But
yeah,
31-13. Just went under 7 minutes to go, first half. On the drive is Jasmine, high off the backboard, and JT Pound says, I'm back on the court, getting the rebound. Moore down in the corner, slipping around a little bit, but he's okay. Kept the ball in play. Moore down there deep. And they're going to call him. They're calling a blocking foul.
Yeah. Well, Caden does what he does. Lots of times what he does, Jim, to get around those defenders where he knows he's going to get contacted, is he'll scooch down a little bit so that he can keep his balance. And lots of times he's able to finish and make three-point plays out of them.
That is true. And a little miscommunication for the Mustangs.
High-scoring first half again for the Mustangs there. 31 with still 6.5 left.
Yeah, if people haven't seen the score yet, yesterday the Mustangs went to Calais, Maine, defeated Washington County Community College 98-72. Earlier in the week, they defeated the Moose of UMA 98-92. But a couple of times, at least, it looks like the Mustangs were going to pull away in that game. And Coach Carey's players came back. And it was kind of tentative there, Rob, at the end with a couple minutes to go.
Well, this week's going to tell a lot, isn't it, Jim, as far as early season YSCC action. A big week for a lot of teams here.
Across the lane, has to give up the dribble. Layup is short. Everything worked nicely except the final part of it. And there's Caden Moore. Remember that last year when all of a sudden, besides he was tough inside?
Yes.
He had range, and the other thing is he had speed. So he was a total package. And glad to have him back this year.
Yeah, and he particularly does a great job protecting the ball when he's in underneath in the trees.
Three-pointer Tigers, no good. Look at the elevation there by Javion Jacobs.
Going to have to put a addition on the gym and jack the roof up.
Moore, Dixon cutting through, contact replay. Somehow Pound gets it and crawls in. J.T. Pound got it up just enough. Gravity took over.
Well, they just stayed with it. Remember we talked about one of the keys, Jim, was going to be rebounding. Mustangs have been great. Jim will have those stats for everybody at the half.
All right, nice hustle by the Tigers getting a second possession here. Out of the corner, three. That was short. Missed by Jasmine. Here comes Dixon to Duke. Bounce pass in the corner. Slowing it down is Jacobs. Duke backs out of there. Just halfway through the shot clock is a drive, losing the handle. Pound ends up with it. Dixon faked. Duke's from long distance. Bang! Will Duke.
Well, you know things are clicking when you get offense by accident right there. They lost the ball. Duke was probably further than he normally would shoot it, but he said, I got to get this off.
Off-balance shot, no good. Rebound Pound. Mustangs with a 25-point lead. Dixon from downtown. That one got the rim. Nice hustle rebound for the Tigers. That was Tawan Wilder. And the Tigers' aggressive drive, and it pays off. And somebody's going to get two shots.
Got the Duke three coming up here.
Fast-moving first half, Rob Munzing.
It surely is. Duke all net on that one. Will feeling it right in front of what we call Dukeville over there.
I did check to see if they went to Calais yesterday. I didn't get the full count, but they did have representation in Calais.
Oh, I bet they did. This is Dukeville right across the way. See them all right there.
At the line, Jalen Jasmine. Makes it 38-14. Under 4 minutes remaining, first half of this non-conference matchup on a Sunday afternoon from Auburn, Maine. Again, we hope fans of both schools enjoying this one around the state, around the country, around the world on Munzing Media Sports. And there's going to be a holding foul on Hanuel DJ Corbett. We're still in a non-shooting situation. 5 fouls on Roxbury, 6 on Central Maine. Underneath, Moore scored the basket. Excellent entry pass, Crady Dixon. Damian Bates, number 20, picked up the foul. Going for the old-fashioned three-point play. Caden Moore out of Naugatuck, Connecticut. 41-14. I didn't expect this score at this point in the game, Rob.
No, I didn't either. Mustangs, played yesterday. You wondered if there'd be a little fatigue setting in, but no.
And there's J.T. Pound like a defensive back or linebacker with the interception. Dixon, a floating shot is good.
Baby.
Crady Dixon sort of created that in midair. He took what they gave him as another 5 Mustangs come to the scorer's table.
Yeah, here's Dixon going up. You described it perfectly, Jim. He goes up and says, okay, let's figure this out when I'm elevated. He goes up, and it's kind of a double-handed one. He had the right hand on it, but the impetus came from the left hand.
So for the Mustangs, Alexiev has come back. Ryan White, Jaden Williams, Keontae Marsh, and for the first time, 24, Luke Jameson. First year out of Auckland, New Zealand. 43-14 under 3 minutes to go, I beg your pardon, in the first half. Alexiev. And down there deep, it's going to be 2 shots for Sasha. Second personal foul on Damian Bates. A little short with that one.
Stay with us at the half. Jim will have the first half stats, courtesy of the hard-working group here, providing the live stats of this game. That's a good way to watch the game as well. Watch the Muncie Media feed here on the CM channels and follow along live stats.
And Alexiev comes back and makes the second of 2. 44-14, 2:45 to go, first half. Roxbury takes it deep. They dish it underneath. There's a block by Alexiev. And stepping out of bounds, I think, was Luke Jameson. Coach Hale of the Tigers is sort of calm, cool, and collected, isn't he?
Well, he's been standing here this whole time and coaching the kids up.
I'm saying he's not.
Trying to get a timeout.
Yeah.
Probably hurt him.
Yeah. What I'm saying, he's not yelling at his players on the court as far as mistakes. He's coaching them up, as you say. Gabriel Correa, number 13, will have 1 and 1. Here is the bonus coming up.
Getting a look at Coach Hill right here.
Second shot is good. Again, he was very friendly in the pregame discussion, but if I was sitting next to you at the table, Rob, I couldn't see anything because he's standing
exactly.
right in the.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly that just when I showed that shot, Jim.
Wow. Jaden Williams. Again, another player who elevated and came up with a soft shot. Tigers trying to get back. All kinds of action underneath there. Ball tips out. They still have plenty of time to shoot. And there's a nice move and basket, left-handed for Gabriel Correa. 46-18 Mustangs. Williams with the basketball. Gave it to White. White comes up shooting, short. And off the floor, grabbed by Matthews. Matthews heading to the hoop, changes hands, and lays it in.
Pretty finish. Matthews, a little hesitation dribble there, opened up the left side. He took it and cashed her home.
Marsh brings it across. White. And here comes the head of the pack. And just an easy layup for Gabriel Correa. I'm not sure he thought of anything different, Rob. I think when you're trying to cut into a lead at any time, you better play it safe.
He did.
Marsh for three. Bang! Keontae Marsh from Dallas. Shot clock is on. The game clock, shot clock is off. Game clock is on. Turnover Tigers. Marsh shouting instructions. Let's see if the Mustangs can get off a quality shot. This is almost a dress rehearsal, Rob.
Sure
here
is.
For the last seconds of a period. Marsh, back rim, 2 seconds, and that will do it for the first half. And the fans like it as the teams file to the locker rooms. After one half of action in a non-conference men's matchup, Central Maine Community College 49, Roxbury Community College 22. Come back and join us on Munzing Media Sports.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USC Dunlane provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Are you stuck with an annuity that's not meeting your needs? Maybe the returns are lower than you expected, or the terms no longer fit your financial goals. Upgrading your annuity could be the solution you've been looking for. With better rates, more flexible options, and the potential to increase your income, upgrading can help you make the most of your investment. We are here to guide you through the process, making it easy and ensuring your financial future is based on your specific goals. Call us to explore your options today.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Do you know that your current annuity might not be the best fit anymore? In today's markets, there are new options that could offer greater flexibility, higher growth potential, and even enhanced benefits that can be specifically tailored to your needs. Upgrading your annuity doesn't just mean better rates. It's an opportunity to explore these new innovative options designed to help you get more out of your investment. Don't settle for outdated terms. Contact us today to learn how upgrading your annuity can open the door to better opportunities in your retirement.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation. Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
Is your annuity keeping up with your goals? The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and new annuity options are designed to offer more benefits, better flexibility, and improved growth potential. Upgrading your annuity can help you take advantage of these opportunities and make your money work harder for you. Whether you're looking for higher income, newer, better terms, or added features, now is the time to explore what's possible. Call today to discover how we can help you unlock the full potential of your investment.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Are you stuck with an annuity that's not meeting your needs? Maybe the returns are lower than you expected, or the terms no longer fit your financial goals. Upgrading your annuity could be the solution you've been looking for. With better rates, more flexible options, and the potential to increase your income, upgrading can help you make the most of your investment. We are here to guide you through the process, making it easy and ensuring your financial future is based on your specific goals. Call us to explore your options today.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Do you know that your current annuity might not be the best fit anymore? In today's markets, there are new options that could offer greater flexibility, higher growth potential, and even enhanced benefits that can be specifically tailored to your needs. Upgrading your annuity doesn't just mean better rates. It's an opportunity to explore these new innovative options designed to help you get more out of your investment. Don't settle for outdated terms. Contact us today to learn how upgrading your annuity can open the door to better opportunities in your retirement.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation. We welcome you back here. Halftime, about 4 minutes left to run, and that gives us time to bring you the first half stats with our Jim Toomey. Jim?
All right, thanks, Rob. Looking at the team stats, field goal percentage, 36% from Roxbury, 62.5 for Central Maine on 20 out of 32.
Well, the hits just keep on coming.
Yeah. 3-point field goals, Mustangs 5 out of 13. Tigers only 1 out of 9. Foul shooting pretty even, 4 out of 6 for CM, 3 out of 7 for Roxbury. Not many turnovers according to live stats, 8 for the Tigers, 5 for the Mustangs. Mustangs have the rebound edge, 18-12. And this is an amazing statistic, Rob. How about assists? We talked about the Mustangs moving the ball around, right? And the bigs passing to bigs and making good decisions. How about the Mustangs in the first half? 18 assists. 18 assists and 4 for Roxbury. Individually for the Roxbury Community College Tigers, a couple of players with 6 points. Gabriel Correa and Philip Philogene. Jalen Jasmine has 5. Mosey Ayaba 3. Harold Matthews 2. For the Central Maine Community College of Mustangs, Caden Moore in double digits with 13 on 6 out of 7 shooting. Trady Dixon, 8 points. He made a couple of threes. Keontae Marsh, 7 points. Javion Jacobs, 3 for 3 from the floor. Had some outstanding dunks for 6 points. Also had 6 rebounds. Jaden Williams checked in with 4. Likewise, J.T. Pound with 4. 3 points for Ryan White. And 3 points for Will Duke. Sasha Alexiev, 1 point. Also seeing action, Luke Jameson and Alex Brigitte had 2 rebounds and 2 assists. So at the half, Central Maine 49, Roxbury Community College 22. Again, a busy week ahead. On Tuesday, Veterans Day, and the veterans will be recognized here, by the way. Great Bay will be here for a doubleheader starting at 6 o'clock with the women playing first. Then it's Thursday. Now it's only one game. The men will take on New Hampshire Tech at 7 o'clock. And a non-conference doubleheader on Saturday. Berkeley College, coming out of the New York City area, will be here for a doubleheader at 1 and 3.
Want to let you know we've got our graphics down right now, and I thought my computer was plugged in. Apparently not, so.
We were still on the air, though, right?
Yes.
Because that was the best job I ever did in the stats, so I didn't want it to be met. No, I'm just kidding. So the team's called to the sideline. There was a lot to this behind-the-scenes stuff, folks, and Rob Munzing is all over it, but he's only a one-man technical crew at times. If I helped him, he'd be less than a one-man technical crew.
So we're going to be without the scoreboard to start the second half, so Jim will do a radio type play-by-play until we can figure this out.
It's not a big deal because I usually do one anyway by habit, but also you heard me reference, I think there's some truth to it. We don't want people in a car looking at a screen, right? And sometimes you're doing stuff around the house with, you know, some of the other children, or it could be people visiting or something. And you may want to have it in the background for the audio. So that's what I'm thinking. So the Mustang fans have seen a lot of things, good things the first half, and they heard a lot of good things. So let's see what adjustments Roxbury Community College makes as their ball to start the second half. On the drive, Russell. Here comes a three-pointer out of the corner. That was overshot, no good by Philogene. Looks like the original starting lineup for the Mustangs is in. Will Duke, second-year player from Rockport, Maine, Camden Hills Regional High School. JT Pound back out to Duke. Duke directing a little traffic. Far side to Pound. Duke for 3. Just grazed the rim and looked pretty straight on too, but a little short. Here comes Roxbury in the person of Jalen Jasmine. Russell, number 11, looking things over. Again, we don't have any heights or hometowns for Roxbury because we always like to find out where people are from. I know they have a couple players that are not from Massachusetts. There's the fall away, and it's good. Jeremy Russell with a really little push-off, not too much. The referee didn't call anything, so excellent play by Jeremy Russell. 49-24, Central Maine, early on in the second half. Dixon got a partial screen. Bounce pass in the corner to Jacobs. Jacobs drives, reverse layup, falls off. But Javion Jacobs will shoot 2. Now, if you check out the stats on the website, only 5 games out of the 9 are included in the stats. Some of the games with Canadian teams aren't put in there, and I'm not sure 1 or 2 others maybe not in there. So only 5 games are in the stat sheet. And Jacobs 0 for 2. He's averaging 15.4 points a game. In 3 games played, Caden Moore averages 18 points a game. Julian Fay, number 0, started the passing. Now it's over here. There was a three-pointer, no good by Russell. Rebound Roxbury. Three-pointer is short. Nice save along the end line by JT Pound. He gets up quickly, so he's okay. And Dixon is fouled. Pretty Dixon, first-year player out of Windham, Maine, Windham High School. coming off a couple of Class A state championships. Wyndham like 15 miles west of Portland. Moore took his time, shut off, goes back the other way, misses. Will Duke got it. Somebody almost went for a piggyback ride, but we play on. Pound on the far side. Moore faces the basket. 10 to shoot, Mustangs. Dixon stops. 5 on the clock. The fall away, no good by Jacobs. And it's one of the first times this afternoon that the Mustangs didn't get a quality shot.
Back with the scoreboard.
All right, you've done it again. Here's a drive from the corner, double team Mustangs, and they're going to call traveling. Philogene tried to go baseline, but the Mustangs got together, double teamed them, and it did not end well for the Tigers. 3 minutes into the second half, 49-24, Central Maine. Will Duke, right by Coach Gagne. It goes into Moore. Swish. Give the assist to JT Pound.
Big to big.
51-24, CM. Jasmine being watched by Dixon. On the drive is Russell. Russell is going to shoot 2. The basketball team booklet is out. A nice color rendition of the men's and women's roster schedule. And on this first edition, it's Hunter Hartsgrove on the front cover representing the women, and Will Duke for the men. And usually have different editions during the season, but nicely done. Foul shots missed by Russell. And now I'm going to call a foul on Roxbury. That's going to be Philogene. Amani Jones going to check in for the Tigers. Philogene coming out with 4 fouls. Okay, for the first time, looks like E.J. Carter checking in, number 0. Another player out of Houston. Dixon for 3. Spins off. Hustle, rebound, JT Pound. There he is. Bang! E.J. Carter. And the student section got excited over there. He's played 1 game this year, played 5 minutes. So his first collegiate score was a 3-pointer, Rob.
Yeah, and I've got a replay for the family as well, so that's great. And, you know, if any family wants any copies of these games, Rob at munsingmedia.com will make them available for any of the families.
The drive no good. The tap up no good by the Tigers. Another tap no good. And JT Pound ended up with the rebound. Moore jump pass to the corner, knocking it out of bounds.
Here it is. Oops, wait a minute, that's not it.
But the bench was excited and the student section across the way was excited. Underneath, all alone, Caden Moore. I was trying to see who made that pass. Roxbury ball, almost a steal by Duke. Down the lane, calling a foul. That was Will Duke that got the assist on the layup by Caden Moore. Will Duke now has 7 assists in the game. And he's coming out for a rest, and the coaches greet him and teammates as well when he gets over there. Aiden Jefferson, number 2 in the game. This is a baseline inbounds play. Jefferson from Buckfield, Maine. The Buckfield High School Bucks. 15 to shoot for the Tigers. There's a drive, contact. And going to the line, Jalen Jasmine. That was an aggressive drive, I'll tell you. Third foul of the half on the Mustangs. Jalen Jasmine listed as a second-year player. And nicely done, 2 for 2 for Jalen Jasmine. 56-27, Central Maine. Jefferson gonna bring it up. Carter, left of the foul line extended is Pound. He sends it to the other side. Dixon got it via Jefferson. E.J. Carter to Dixon. 8 to shoot, CM. And something going on inside. I think it's a little push off on Caden Moore.
Yeah, Jeff Mertzel caught it off the ball.
That Jeff Mertzel, he must be one of the busiest officials in the state, all sports, isn't he?
Oh, he is. He's one of the finest officials currently active in Maine, both collegiate and high school sports. Graduate of Gardner Area High School. I get to coach Jeff.
I did not know that part.
Yep.
He does baseball too, right?
He does baseball. He does collegiate and high school baseball, basketball, and one of the top football officials in the state as well.
So I guess he is busy.
His dad, Joe Mertzel, is next year will be his 60th year on the football board. He now does the clock for games, but Jeff comes from a great athletic family. Jeff was a terrific player, played baseball at the University of Maine.
Carter, no good. Last basket for the Tigers was by Jeremy Russell, by the way. And a sneak away and laying it in was Jalen Jasmine. And what's...
Somebody hurt.
Okay.
Somebody got hit. I think it was E.J. Carter.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe in a rebounding action. Somebody lost his breath and he was doubled over a little bit, and the aforementioned Jeff Mertzel saw it and stopped the game.
Luke Jamison through traffic. They're going to call a held ball. Possession arrow pointing in the direction of the Mustangs. Bounce pass into Moore. Mustangs will retain possession. Excuse me. Dixon in the corner to Jamison. Three-pointer Pound. Got the iron. Nice save by Dixon, but nobody underneath except a Tiger in the person of Jasmine. From downtown, no good. That was missed by Russell. Here come the Mustangs quickly into the forecourt.
Yeah, rebounds and assists, Jim. Big for the Mustangs today.
Oh, yeah. Jefferson on a drive. Jefferson, the big step, and he lays it in. And the Central Maine bench, love that one.
Yeah, they're all pulling for each other. Very close-knit team.
There's a three-pointer. Bang.
Ooh. Downtown.
Wow, the range of Jalen Jasmine.
Yeah, shot that from the Mystic River Bridge. I think it's actually the Tobin Bridge, but I still call it the Mystic River Bridge.
Stolen away. Jasmine lays it up and in. Of course, if you're in Boston, the best picture you can have is the bridge in your rearview mirror.
Yeah. Because you beat the Southeast Expressway, or as we used to call it, the Southeast Distressway.
Spinning move by Jefferson. Jamison from downtown. Bang! Luke Jamison. The people in Auckland, New Zealand on a Monday love that one. 61-36, Central Maine. Jasmine Bang again. Jalen Jasmine heating up.
Well, everybody's heating up, aren't they? Wow-wee.
Timeout on the court called by Roxbury. 11:39 to go in the second half. Central Maine 61, Roxbury Community College 39 on Munzing Media Sports.
Well, we're going to put the week up, and we're going to tell you there's already a change. But as you see in the Mustangs' upcoming games this week, Tuesday's good. We'll have a doubleheader action, 6 and 8 o'clock here on all the places you find Mustang sports. And then on Thursday, it will be a single game. And I think the reason for that, Jim, is that NHTI is in the National Soccer playoffs, and their kids, many of them, well, I'm not saying many, but a couple of them double up, play both soccer and women's basketball. So I believe the same thing happened last year, that we had a single game, and then they played a makeup game later. So Thursday, just one game at 7. Then Saturday, Berkeley in for 1 and 3 o'clock. And the Moose will be utilizing the gymnasium here for some games, and I'm not sure how they're going to manage their streaming, because we'll be all set up and we're not taking our equipment down, so they'll have to figure out maybe from the bleachers they could do it.
So for the Mustangs, I think the same 5 left. You know, I guess we got a couple of other subs. Alexia back in there, Brigitte, Williams, Jefferson, and Jamison. Jamison changes hands, a floating shot, no good. Jefferson had a hand on it, and now it's going to be off a Mustang. Roxbury, their win was over a school I haven't heard of, Hostos, Hostos, and they lost to Westchester Community College and also Massachusetts Bay. On the 11th, they play Springfield Tech at home at 2 o'clock. On the 13th, on the road against Quincy at 7. Also on the road on the 15th at Bunker Hill at 2. Stolen away right in the hands of Jefferson. Jefferson thought about it. Jamison dials one up. Bang! Luke Jamison.
Well, we'll give you a look at Luke's downrange prowess here very shortly. Next dead ball, we're going to cue it up. Let Steve know that. He'll show it to all the fans here and get another rousing applause.
Three-pointer, bang.
Boy, been some three-point
Jasmine
shots.
Again.
Wow, he's got 3 in about the last 3 minutes.
Jamison was 1 out of 5 coming in from long distance. Jefferson takes it deep, spins. Brigitte with the left-handed layup.
Boy, that was a pretty play, too.
Assist by Jefferson. Alex Brigitte from Miami. Halfway through the second half. That was downtown, all right.
Oh, boy.
That was missed by Jasmine. 66-42, Central Maine. Almost stolen by Jasmine. Nice hustle by Jamison to get it back. Williams to Jefferson. Jamison for 3. Side of the rim. Nice rebound by Amani Jones. Running the court, missing the layup. And Mustangs have it.
End-to-end action, running time. I can't get the replays in.
Bang! Luke Jamison. Number 9 in the game handling the ball is Denzel Williams. 69-42. Again, in prior years, these have been close matchups. I only went back 3 or 4 years. And nice job by Sasha.
We'll take a look at Luke from downtown. Right there, perfect form, all net. Adam gives him a little hero shot on the camera, which is great. We save a lot of these replays. We can't get them all up, but Steve English takes them and he adds them into the highlight reel. So even if they don't get played on air sometimes due to the flow of the game, Jim, we give them Steve, and Steve does his magic and creates highlight clips.
All right, great video board that you can't see on camera. What are the dimensions of that? I keep trying to tell people. Shot clock violation.
Not sure how big the screen is. I don't know if Steve knows. We'll bring him up. Steve says, I don't know.
I mean, for a fairly small
Steve says
gymnasium, which is very cozy and friendly, it's a fairly good-sized video board.
Oh, it is.
Sure.
No question. I might be able to, through the magic of my PTZ camera, do something tricky here.
And going down the lane, off from the side actually, was Alexiev. Rebound Jefferson. Jefferson dishes it back out. Jamison for three. Little short. Brigitte follows it up, and we have a tie-up. It's going to be Mustangs ball.
We're going to give the folks at home a look at the video board, Jim. There we are. Steve's doing some stuff up there, and that's the video board. You see team stats up there, all this stuff, and these are what the folks at the venue see. And there's a highlight right there, part of the highlight package Steve puts together. So it's all great stuff. It's out of this world.
Tyler Crockett, number 5 in the game for the Tigers. I like it when they introduce the players and they all have a 5 or 6 second.
Yes.
They walk on and put their hand on their hip or point at the camera or something. Everybody does something different. Lost out by Central Maine. Don't worry, folks. They don't put Rob and I on the camera.
Want to bet?
Again, I have one on YouTube of you and I doing football at Thornton Academy. We were on camera for a pregame show. And look at that teamwork, up and in. That was Aiden Reed who just checked in.
Beautiful give and go.
Alex Brigitte, Aiden Reed, 5'11" from Miami. That's his first appearance of the season, Rob.
Fantastic, yeah. Good game forward. Coach getting everybody in. I used to call these parents and family appreciation games. You get everybody in, everybody loves you.
7 to shoot. And something's going on underneath.
Well, Jim, there you are, James, right on camera here. This is our Jim Toomey, as Johnny Most would say, high above courtside.
I look better on the radio, is what I always say.
And here I am. Hi, folks. Glad to be here doing 4,000 things. Jim's up in what we call the catbird seat right up there. I've got the PTC camera down. I can roll it around everywhere. It's fantastic.
All right. As much as we love the coaches over the years, a lot of them decided to stand right in front of our angle broadcasting. Look at Jamison, almost. I'll tell you, Luke Jamison's fired up.
He should be. He's having a heck of a game.
Yeah, getting support from the crowd. First foul shots of the season for Jamison. And coming into the game, he only had 31 minutes of action.
So this is what Jim's alluding to right here. You'd have players and coaches standing right there. And made it a little bit hard to see. And the thing that Jim takes great pride in is identifying every single basket. If I happen to talk over Jim for a basket, he'll backtrack. He'll tell you who scored the basket. I just love it. That's fantastic.
That's what I see it on national broadcast. Sometimes they don't do it. They're talking about some injury or something, and somebody hits a three, and they don't say who did it. No. Anyway, it's all about the kids. Rob and I agreed that from step number 1, right, Rob?
Absolutely.
High arcing shot, no good. Missed by Denzel Williams, but getting the rebound and laying it in was Tawan Wilder.
And we do the same thing with stats. Jim will give a post-game stat report because if a kid scored his first basket, his family wants to hear that.
Sure. Alexiev fakes, had it knocked out of his hands. They go back to Jamison. Halfway down. The front row over there was excited. They were ready to respond.
They were ready.
And one of the fans just sort of said shucks afterwards. And bang, 3-pointer, Denzel Williams. 75-47, under 6 minutes remaining in this game.
It's been a fast-paced game.
Yes, it has.
Very few timeouts and a lot of good stuff in this for the Mustangs.
Brigitte looks for a pass and makes the pass. I'll tell you, Alex Brigitte, very, very unselfish player. Now, he's had minutes in every game, but sometimes, Rob, when a player doesn't play that much, and they go in, they're sort of thinking shot all the time.
I think Alex understands what his role is. He goes in high energy, gives them defense, gives them rebounding, plays hard. You know, he's tall and lean, so he's a good defender. You know, everybody needs to identify what their role is. Not everybody's going to be a 20-point scorer. And they're all about team, no question about it. So how can I help the team? And that's what these Mustangs, all of them, all about.
Aiden Reed made the foul shot. 1 out of 2 on that trip. And let's see, Brigitte has 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. How's that for, we'll say, limited action? Roxbury moving it around. There's a big jump there. That was a double Euro, I think.
That was a Eurasia.
Shot clock down to 4. Fall away shot is good. A long 2-pointer by DJ Corbett with the shot clock running down. That was impressive. Jamison in front of the CM students. Goes into Alexiev, double teamed. He falls away. Does not get the roll. Here comes number 13, Gabriel Correa, taking it all the way, and Correa going to go to the foul line. Two shots.
Remember, we got hockey coming up at 4:30. Women's game against in-state rival St. Joe's over at Norway Savings Bank Arena and here on Munson Media. Be our 3rd game of the day.
Now, are you working down there?
No, I've got.
Are you going home or just going to stay there for the equipment?
Patrick Dexler is going to handle that along with Chris Wheeler.
All right.
They did the morning game, and I always have to plan on, you know, this game might go overtime or whatever. So.
Sure. Correa, one more. He's got it. You see JT Pound back in. Jefferson, Reed, Jamison, and Cotter. Cotter's okay because he came off a little gimpy about 5 minutes of game time ago. Down the lane, and then Reed kicks it out for Cotter. No good. A little volleyball, and Luke Jamison at the net was successful. Jamison from downtown, off the back rim. That was a deep 3.
Very deep.
He could have turned around and shake the hand of a student. He was closer to that than the first row than he was to the arc. Good timeout on the court. 4:24 remaining, second half. Central Maine 76. Roxbury Community College out of the Boston area, 50 on Munzing Media Sports.
Well, here's what we got coming up this week with the change on Thursday night. Tuesday, 2 games. Great Bay Community College, that's a big YSCC matchup. Women at 6, men at 8. Thursday, single game now, and HTI won't bring their women's team over. Men's team will be here, and that'll be a 7 o'clock tip on Thursday night. Saturday, doubleheader is scheduled against Berkeley, 1 and 3 o'clock. So basketball week. We had hockey week last week. This is basketball week coming up here on our Mustangs coverage. So join us. We're usually on about 15 minutes before the game. Dave usually sends somebody over to talk to us. He didn't today. I think maybe getting back late last night and all that may have changed those plans.
Again, a lot of action first semester. A lot of games before the holiday break. Comes into Jamison. Pound for 3. No good. Rebound went all the way to the corner where Tyler Crockett says, I got it. Easy rebound. Matthews with the ball. Harold Matthews, number 30, being bumped now by Aiden Reed. So this will be a 1-and-1. Team foul number 8 on Central Maine. Nothing but net. And nice touch there by Harold Matthews. 76-52. 4 minutes remaining, second half. Jamison changes hands on the dribble. Dishes it out to Marsh. Marsh spins. Marsh takes it deep. Turns, shoots, does not get it. Mustangs have left quite a few shots on the rim the last 2 minutes. They executed the first part, second part, but the third part, the final one, hit mostly iron a couple of times.
Saving them for this week.
Yeah. Nice drive. Harold Matthews got a good angle off glass.
Well, this Roxbury team, much better second half, and I'm sure they'll take that from it. They really got blitzed in the first.
Bang! Luke Jamison.
Luke, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can.
He had more of a smirk that time than a big smile. The smirk was saying, hey, I know I had one more left in me today.
And that was not a gimme. That was a downtown affair. Well, the ball stayed in. We thought it was going out, but it kept in.
Jamison has made 4 now. 4 out of 8 from downtown. Roxbury going to drive. They kick it back out. Shot clock violation. Nice defensive stand by the Mustangs.
Want to thank Adam Zuniger. Doing double duty for us today. Adam did the hockey game at 11:30, rushed right over and took over for basketball here.
Hope he had a lunch somewhere.
I know, yeah.
Then he's going to go back and study for, Monday morning,
He's a great kid. All these kids that work with us are great.
Jamison says, I can shoot from this side, too.
Oh, boy.
Look at that bench down there, Rob.
Yeah, we got a little hero shot from him. Good job, Adam. Well done.
82-54. Matthews still has it. Baseline drive. Tigers up off glass and good. Tough shot.
Yeah, we'll take a look at not the last one, but the one before for Luke right here. Knocking it home. Look at this one. He's sitting in the student section on that one. That is a long-range dedication right there. Wow.
That was Gabriel Correa made the last Tigers basket. E.J. Carter back out to Reed. Reed, hook pass to the far side to Jamison. A little too long. Mustangs had another rebound. Marsh, I think, got it. Shot clock reset to 20. E.J. Carter backs it out. Jamison returns it to Carter. 5 to shoot. J.T. Pound. That's off. Offensive rebound by Jefferson. Across the lane. Reed to the corner for Marsh. In and out. Rebound Pound. And it's going to be a Mustangs ball. 1:09 on the game clock. Comes into Aiden Reed. Still has it. Takes it all the way and lays it in. A little change of pace dribble. Got him free.
Well, lots of like in this effort by the complete Mustang bench coming in. We got a Disco broke out in here in the gym. I got a flashing light here. I got up. I was looking for John Travolta.
Yeah, I noticed that. Carter bounce pass to JT Pound. He lays it in for a 30-point lead.
Yeah, JT something. Underneath, passing the ball, hitting the three. Do it all.
That one's off the backboard and out of bounds. I guess they're going to say touch JT Pound, but. So the game clock says 20.9.
16 on the shot clock.
Yeah, they haven't wiped that out because it didn't change possession. Ball comes out. 13 is Correa. Goes down there. They're going to count the basket. Foul on Aiden Jefferson.
Yeah, so as we said, big week coming up next week in YSCC action. And, you know, Mustangs sitting at 1-0 in the conference, and with a good week next week, playing 3 conference games, they could be sitting pretty here. One dribble at a time, as Coach would say.
So Correa made that foul shot. And it looks like the Mustangs, as they should, will dribble it out. 86-59, and the fans that are here recognize the effort.
Well, I think we've got an easy decision for our player of the game. In fact, I typed it out a few minutes ago.
Did you?
Luke Jameson is our Edge Nutrition player of the game.
You didn't even consult me.
I did not, James. I took an executive decision position right here. And here's why, folks. This is going to be the longest 3 that he shot. I think when we do the statistics, we're going to see that Luke had 5 threes, I believe, in the game. Many long-range dial-ups for Luke. So we want... we'll give Luke a look again here. We got Luke coming over. The man of the hour.
Luke Jameson from Auckland, New Zealand. And look who's behind him, like the whole team.
Got the whole crew here. Luke Jameson's our Edge Nutrition player of the game. And hey, guys, take a look at this one. What do you think?
Let's go.
There he goes. Wait for it right there. The 3-ball, Luke Jameson, our player of the game. And Luke, everybody's excited for you. Boy, you came out hum-chucking, hum-firing today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No, I was just happy to have the boys behind me. They always back me, so it's good to have that confidence behind me.
Well, sometimes you come in and, you know, you take your first shot, maybe it goes off, and you go, I don't have it today. But, boy, did you have it. I know Jim Toomey, you said at one time you'd had 4 threes. You were 4 for 8. I think you finished 5 for 9 and 3-point baskets here today. And just talk a little bit about how the adjustment's been coming. I mean, you come to us from New Zealand, and you're here in Maine, and it started to snow today, and all kinds of things. just share with us your feelings
here.
Here.
I was on the way to the gym this morning and saw the rain falling from, the snow falling from the sky. So that was something different. But sorry, I forgot the question.
Well, the question was, tell us how you're feeling, kid. How you doing?
Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely been a big adjustment change, but I'm getting used to it. It's good having great guys around me, and they're helping me settle in nicely. So yeah, it's going good.
Well, so what time is it at home here? And
it's early.
Look right here. I'm going to switch you on the camera right here. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
It's early morning. I think about 9 a.m.
So are the folks up watching?
They should be. Yep, yeah, they should be up there.
Well, you got to give them a shout out. Give them a little hi, and I'm doing fine. And
hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. How's it going? Good win tonight, so it was good. Miss you guys.
Big week coming up, and with shooting like that, you move yourself up in the rotation, I think, huh?
Yeah, I hope so. So that's what I've been working on during practice, getting my shots up, so it's feeling good. So hopefully we see.
Well, fantastic, Luke. Luke's our player of the game. You'll hear his full stat package when we come back. with Jim Toomey. In fact, if Jim's ready to go, we can go ahead with the stats, Jim, and we'll get a look at the team there, the Mustangs. An exciting group of players right there.
All right, a lot of fun today for
Thank
everybody.
You, Luke.
See you then.
Wow, these kids are fantastic. Look at this, huh?
That's why they wear the word family on their warm-ups.
There goes Luke. Going to take him right back to the dorm. Oh. That's fantastic.
No, sometimes you see teams with a motto or a banner somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
It's not always true to the extent, but
yeah, it's got to be more than words, Jim.
Yeah. So when it's family here, we've seen it for a number of years. This isn't a short, a small sample. This is what it is here.
Exactly right.
So very quickly, we go to Roxbury, who still had effort the whole way, even though the game got away from them. They shot 41% from the floor, 27% from threes, 63% at the foul line. Central Maine shot 52% from the floor, 33% from long distance, 7 out of 12 at the foul line. Only 7 turnovers for CM, 13 for Roxbury. Rebound edge to CM, 36-27. And look at the assists again, Rob. This is what it says. 30 assists for the Mustangs, 9 for the Tigers. 30 assists.
Wow.
And for bench points for the Mustangs, and Jamison was a big part of that, 46 bench points to Roxbury's 25. Individually for the Tigers, DJ Corbett, 2 points. Gabriel Correa, 12. 20 points for Jalen Jasmine. He got hot in the second half. Harold Matthews had 6. Likewise, Philip Philogene, 6. 5 points for Jeremy Russell. 2 points for Tawan Wilder. 3 points apiece for Denzel Williams and Mosey Yaba. For the Central Maine Mustangs, Cade Moore with 17 points on 8 out of 10 shooting. Our player of the game, Luke Jamison, 17. He was 5 for 10 from behind the arc. 8 points for Crady Dixon. Keontae Marsh, 7 points. Javion Jacobs had 6 points and 7 rebounds. JT Pound, 6 points, 8 rebounds. Aiden Reed came off the bench and got involved really quickly. 5 points. 4 points for Jaden Williams. And seeing his first action of the year, E.J. Carter hit a 3-point basket, and the student section loved that along with the bench. 3 points for Ryan White. Will Duke only took 4 shots. He made a 3-pointer, but Will had 7 assists. Sasha Alexiev, 3 points, 2 points for Aiden Jefferson, along with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. And Alex Brigitte, 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. The final score, Central Maine 86, Roxbury Community College 59. And everybody's left us almost, Rob.
Yeah, we're the first here and last to leave. Yeah, I'm going. Everybody's headed out for a supper tonight, and I think I got the graphic updated, Jim, so I'm going to put that up there before we go. I think we've got it right now here. Tuesday doubleheader at 6 and 8. Thursday single game. That's a men's game at 7 p.m. tip-off. And Saturday, the doubleheader. Those will be our next basketball games. I don't think we have any hockey coming up this week, but we do have hockey coming up at 4:30 today as women take on St. Joe's. So wrap it up, James.
All right. Again, a great effort by Roxbury. They hung in there the whole way, but Central Maine got a lot of players involved. They were very unselfish. Somebody says, how do you know that? Well, I'll just say 30 assists. That's how you know that. Amazing. So thanks, everybody, for watching, wherever you may be watching us. So speaking for our executive producer, Rob Munzing, and our camera person, Rob, was?
Adam Zinninger.
Adam Zinninger. I'm Jim Toomey saying the final score for the final time, this men's basketball matchup. Central Maine 86, Roxbury Community College 59. Until the next time on Munzing Media Sports, take care, everybody.